Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 15. Guys, we're progressing with this new anime. And it's fun, you know, because just yesterday, for me, I posted my reaction video about the last episode which is out, of Attack on Titan. I know, I have a lot of advance. A little for Patreon, but for YouTube, clearly, I have a lot of advance on my videos. Especially because of the fact that on Patreon, they have 4 or 5 episodes of advance for Demon Slayer. It explains why. I was saying, yesterday on my YouTube channel, you discovered, right now for me in the present time, the last episode of Attack on Titan. So for me to be that much advanced in Demon Slayer and to know already that I love this show, really, this anime, really the drawings, like I fall in love with the drawings, you saw it, and then the music, and then the characters, so they convince me little by little. The fact that I'm so frustrated about Nezuko not talking, it just tells you how much I want that girl to speak, because I can see that I'm gonna love her even more when she's gonna talk. And I think that I said a lot also the fact that Tanjiro is so nice, he's so sweet, he's so respectful with everyone. Okay, with demons we saw that a lot, like he's empathy even with the demons, and I love that, he's respecting them. But we saw also how much he's respectful with everyone that he meets, you know, with kids, with people, you know, that he helps, but also with everyone. Like during the last episode, the fact that he was the only one of that group to treat well that old woman, just that, it's another proof of how respectful he is. And yes, it's making me really happy to know that, okay, I'm saying goodbye for sometimes to Attack on Titan, because soon we're gonna have the part 3. But during that gap, you know, I'm still gonna have another anime to enjoy, Demon Slayer, and that I'm already in love with, and with some characters that I already love. One of you on Patreon, I can't remember who, told me, oh girl, don't fall in love that much with Tanjiro, Levi in Attack on Titan, you love him so much and really he needs more your love and stuff like that. So first, no one, I don't want to say it, no one can be like Levi for me. You know how much I fall in love with Levi. No one can make me love him like Levi did. Even, you know, am I gonna say something and I'm gonna regret it? It's not the same kind of love. I'm thinking about Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm thinking about Iroh. You know how much I love Iroh. But in a way, no, he's also the love of my life. But it's not the same love. They are both the loves of my life. And they are really different. You can see that I have really big arms which can welcome everyone. No, these two, really, I love them that much, you know how much. And for Tanjiro, it's more the fact that he impressed me like a lot, and I have the impression that it's gonna continue like that with episodes, seasons, so it's so cool. But first, yes, no one can compete with Levi. Second, what do you mean by Levi needs my love more than Tanjiro? We're close to the end in Attack on Titan, so a lot of people can die. Right there, I'm watching, I'm discovering an anime, I'm just at the beginning season 1, so Tanjiro, I'm sure that he's not gonna die right now, you know? Not for the next episodes that I'm gonna watch. Just know that you made me worried about Levi. Don't do that. Okay, we're there for Demon Slayer and I'm really glad. Today I'm gonna try to watch 4 episodes. It could be cool. Like, you know, for binge watching like that and for short episodes like the ones in Demon Slayer, it can be cool to be like 3 or 4 episodes at a time. I'm really gonna try to watch 4 episodes today, even if it's so hot today in France. Like, truly, I'm almost like that because I don't want to have things right there. I don't put my fan yet because I saw during the editing of the episodes with which I put my fan that still it's a little disturbing for the sound, so I'm gonna do my best to film without it. Maybe at some point I'm gonna fail and I'm gonna put it no matter what, because just, you know, it's summer, it's a canicule in France, it's like that. No fire anymore on my area, maybe you know it, but not so long ago in the area where I'm living we had big fires destroying a lot of things, a lot of forest, and people were forced to evacuate because of that. Not anymore. Like that, but still it's really hot, you know. 4 episodes with our new guys, with the real group. I have the impression that that's it. We have the group, we have our guys, even if, you know, these 2 other people with who Tanjiro he passed the test, I have the impression that we're gonna meet them again at some point for sure, but that they're gonna be a part of the group also, you know, that girl and the angry guy. Right there we have Zenitsu, who is fun, a little annoying when he's crying too much, who has a lot of mystery around him and the fact that he can fight only when he's into that trance, you know, it's really weird. You know my theory about it, I think that someone hypnotized him, like someone had pity of that poor boy who didn't know how to defend himself, and someone hypnotized him being like, okay, in front of a danger, you're gonna fall into a trance and then you're gonna be able to defend yourself. That's a weird theory, but that's my theory for now. And he's so loyal, you know, Zenitsu already to Tanjiro, that I think that I'm gonna fall in love with him really quick also, because you know how much I value loyalty in my personal life for sure, but even more into shows and animes, it's really one of the qualities that I prefer in characters, so I think that I'm gonna fall in love with him quick, even if he's a little annoying. And we have now also Inosuke. And Inosuke, also a big mystery around him, and again I want to say it, to repeat it, I'm gonna say him because they are saying he and him, but I have the impression that they created that character to not have any gender. In fact, the fact that he has a boy body but a girl face, you know, all of the things that they implied about the fact that he's acting like an animal and all, and a few things that he said, Inosuke himself, I have the impression that at first he was an animal and then he was transformed into a human, and that's why, you know, it was an it and it's not really a she or an he right now. Just because of that, I really have the impression that there is a discussion around this gender, and that's why I want to repeat it. Even if I'm gonna say he and him, I consider that he doesn't have any gender. I want to make that clear, just, you know, in case some of you can be, you know, really like that with that, you know, with the pronouns. I don't want to cause any, I was gonna say any damage. I don't want to hurt anyone by saying these pronouns. I just want you guys to be sure of it, that it's just easier, and it's because of the fact that they are saying it like that, you know. I wouldn't say it like that if they didn't have. Now they're gonna discover, they're gonna meet Nezuko. I'm pretty sure that Zenitsu is gonna fall in love with her. If it's not already the case, you know, they implied so much during all of these episodes that Nezuko, she was so beautiful and all. You know, that discussion that Tanjiro he had with Yushiro. I hope that I'm not wrong with that name. I have the impression that it's really gonna be a subject, the fact that she's so beautiful, and for Zenitsu who wanted a girl, you know, to marry him, even if he didn't know that girl, right there he's gonna fall in love just like that with Nezuko. Pretty sure of it. For the other one, for Inosuke, how he's gonna react, I don't know. You know, she's a demon and he's supposed to kill all of the demons. That is little pleasure. We'll see. Okay, let's go for this episode 15. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have a lot of advance on my videos about Demon Slayer, like I said, it's 4 or 5 episodes, I think now, of advance. Check the description. With a full or extended reaction part. I put some full reaction parts already for Demon Slayer. And no matter what, I say it each time, extended reaction part. It's gonna be interesting no matter what for you, because it's longer, because I'm not forced to cut each 5 seconds like I'm forced to do on YouTube, because I'm not forced to play with opacity, you have the full scene, full opacity, and also because I'm not forced to cut also the screen itself. And it's the best way to support me, my Patreon, and that's why I'm making all of these advantages for you. So if you want to support me, even more, because it's summer, like, in general, it's great because, as you can see, I'm a little reactor. I don't have a lot of followers in comparison of others, so if you want to support me, it can be cool. But even more during summer, and even more because we just finished Attack on Titan, and a lot of people are leaving me, are leaving my Patreon and all. I'm not blaming anyone, I want to say it, I'm not blaming anyone, you know, it's okay, it's logical, but because of that, if you want to support me on my Patreon, it could be cool. Even if it's just for 1 month, you know, you can already, when you're applying to the Patreon, say it's just for 1 month, and then it's not gonna be, again, you know, I don't have the word, but you've got me. Let's go, I need to stop talking, let's go for this episode 15. That was a long intro, no? What was the name of that episode you didn't say?
Nezuko-chan! Nezuko-chan!
I knew it! That you would fall in love with her. She's afraid of you. Future brother-in-law.
お召し物が随分と汚れていらっしゃいますね。洗ってお返しいたしますから、こちらを着てみてくださりませ。
She's so nice.
肌触りも良くて気持ちがいい。
But you're not dealing well with people who are nice.
夕飯は天ぷらにしましょうね。
She knows how to talk to you. Nah! What? Ah! Now the title of the episode? And in red? Normally it's in black.
カッチです。3人はNatagumo山に行け。
The three of you?
山に行け。
He wants you to work together. To make fire. Oh, thank you.
このような時でも誇り高く生きてくださいませ。
Thank you. Oh, you're really not dealing well with people who are nice here. I really think that Inosuke was an animal before being human. That's why he doesn't understand some values like that, you know.
その立場であることが恥ずかしくないように正しく振る舞うしないってどういうことだ。では正しい振る舞いって具体的にどう
Be a nice person.
立場を理解してねえだろ。
Ah.
加速した。
Ah.
どうしたんだ。
怖いんだ。目的地が近づいてきてとても怖い。
Ah.
目の前のあの山から何も感じねえのかよ。
Do you hear something here?
しかしこんなところで座り込んでもやっぱ気持ち悪いやつ。
お前らが異常だ。
None of you is normal. the fact that you can fight only in trance. Inosuke, the fact that he might be an animal. Tanjiro, the fact that his sister is a demon. None of you is normal. And what normal is, like, it's not a debate that we're gonna have now. Please? Oh no! You're gonna die. Same. Okay.
俺が先に行く。お前はカクカク震えながら後ろをついて腕が鳴るだろう。
You're not gonna stay right there all alone, right? I'm not afraid of spiders. What about the statue? What about you? Oh, like the spiders. Threads? I think it's a good word. The music is so good.
雲のスターフじゃねえか。邪魔くせえ。ありがとう。伊之助も一緒に来ると言ってくれて心強かった。
To have an ally, to have a friend.
俺は少し体がすくんだんだ。
You're confessing that you were scared.
触りも良くて気持ちがいいですよ。どのような時でも。
You're appreciating it. You know the fact that he's connecting these two moments, it means that you appreciate it.
応援に来ました。階級水本川戸炭治郎です。水本なんて何人来ても同じだ。意味がない。意味のあるなしと言ったらお前の存在したい意味が見えるんだよ。なんなんだこいつ。俺の方が
Different kind of demon slayers.
みんなここに来た。
Did you kill yourself? Each other? Oh, the music! I'm gonna stop saying it each time, but good music's right there.
私の子供たちはほとんどやられてしまったのか。ここには12気づきがいるかもしれない。
Hein?
柱を生かせなくてはならないよ。義勇。忍ぶ。
人回りもみんな仲良くすればいいのに。富岡さんもそう思いません？
無理な話だ。鬼が人を食らう限りは。
I'm glad to see him again. The girl, we didn't know her, I think. Or maybe she was the one who passed the test, I don't remember.
置いていくか。仲間を道端に。
I don't hate you at
仲
all.
間なら
Zenitsu.
置き去りにされた俺の気持ちを。
You can understand him now?
何もわかんないよな。人間のことなんて。
No. She's not a pet. Ah. You're gonna go to protect her like she needs that. The master is said that the 12 they have to be here. Ah. And I thought that Giyu he said that he never saw the master. That's not what he said?
この音なんだ。まただ。
Not again.
この音が聞こえてきて気づいたら隊員同士が切り合いになっちゃった。
Orders. One of the demon slayers. All of them? No, 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 they are not Mormons. They are controlled. Yes, like puppets, you know. Inosuke. Inosuke! Oh. the threat. To not be controlled anymore. Okay, okay. Cool.
お前より俺が先に気づいてたね。敵はどこだ。操っている鬼の位置。
At the end of the threat.
これは
To make the threat. Again? Oh, fuck.
私の可愛いお人形たち
Oh, you seem to look great.
ゲームで踊り狂って
また雲が操り糸をつなぐ。だから
Kills the spiders? She's smelling like that?
その雲を皆殺しにすればいいってことだな。無理だ。
He just told you that you can't do that. You have also a good noise.
村田さんと俺で
Inosuke.
操られている人たちは何とかする。猪之助は 僕たち家族の静かな暮らしを邪魔するな。
Not the same person. Two demons.
浮いてる。いや、糸の上に立ってるんだ。お前らなんてすぐに母さんが殺すから。
Mother?
母さん
That girl, it was your mother?
あの子はおそらく操り糸の鬼じゃないんだ。だからまず先に。ああ、俺の居場所を探れってことだろ。
Yes, please.
けだものの呼吸、七の型。
Beast breathing sea. You were an animal. I'm sure. That's a good one. You found her.
誰にも邪魔をさせない。
Did you have him when you were a demon or when you were human?
僕たちの絆は誰にも切れない。
Again. Again. The five of us are gonna live in bliss as a family. The five of us, five of you. But the master of the Demon Slayer, he said something about the 12. These five, they are not part of the 12. No, I don't think so. The little thing at the end. Ukogi. For you know, I didn't remember. I don't remember the name of the crow, so the name of the little bird. I'm gonna try, but I can't promise that I'm gonna remember it. For me, I don't know why the crow. In my mind, I'm naming it you know, just for that little moment. I think that it was during the episode 14, you know, the last one, when they were in front of the Wisteria place, and he said something to Tanjiro, and after saying that thing, he couldn't talk, and he was just like and Tanjiro, he repeated it and I found that funny, and now in my mind I'm naming the crow like that. Okay. Hey! I'm gonna talk about this demon, I'm gonna talk about stuff. That moment with the master, he ordered to Giyu and the girl with the butterfly. Oh, your name, girl? Your name, girl? Shinobu. Shinobu, the girl with the butterfly. If she... I can't remember, you know, the girl who passed the test. I can't remember if she had that big butterfly into her hair, but I remember that she was like that, so it was a butterfly that she had on her hand. You know, I can't remember clearly her face, but I remember her position, and I remember that she was like that and that she had something on her hand, and I think that it was a butterfly, so it can be her. Shinobu, okay. And the master, we might find the 12 Kizuki there. No. You're gonna find the 12 of them right there on that mountain? Why do I think that it's too easy? I think that his conclusion is too easy. The fact that you're saying that because of a lot of your Demon Slayers dying that, it means that the 12 are right there. But at the same time, you sent a lot of them right there, and I don't know, I find that weird. Maybe that woman, you know, the one with the spider ability, maybe she's one of them, she's one of the 12. But I don't think that the 12 are right there. I have to send in the Ashira. Ashira, it's the name that that boy he used to describe kind of some Demon Slayers. Did I know that? The fact that some Demon Slayers, they have that rank, I can't remember the name of it, that Tanjiro, Zenitsu and Inosuke they have, and Ashira, it's another rank for the Demon Slayers. Right there you said, it seems I have to send in the Ashira. It's a place? Ah! You're ranked differently because of the test that you pass. If it's a place, you know, he's gonna send in the Ashira. It's a place. No? The two little girls with you, it's the two little girls that we saw, you know, after the test and all. I think that the Demon Slayers right there who were slaughtered, they are Ashira Demon Slayers. I don't know, a lot of things, you know, like that with that moment with the master. I didn't expect it at all to have it right there into the middle of this episode. And with Giyu, with a new character with Giyu, your sister, I don't know why, I have this feeling that she might be your sister. Because of how you look, to explain also the fact that she's close to you when she just passed the test, you know, to be a Demon Slayer, so why she would be at that place, you know, that high place close to the master and all. And you know, the fact that he acted like that with Tanjiro and Nezuko, he let Tanjiro go with his sister to save his sister, it would be well explained if Giyu, he has also a sister, like he recognized himself into Tanjiro during this moment. Something about the master, about Giyu, it's Giyu who explained to us, the viewers, you know, and also to Tanjiro during that moment, who are the Demon Slayers, how it's, you know, how it's functioning. And he was the one to mention the Demon Slayers, they have a master, no one saw him. You're right there next to him. Did you laugh during that moment? It's weird. A lot of things are weird about that moment. Okay, let's talk now about the rest of the episode. That new demon looks really great. That ability about the spiders, about the threads, about taking people like puppets and all, it's really interesting, you know, that idea behind that ability, how they did it, it's really cool. But I'm more interested, you know, by how she looks like and the music going with her. I think that it's gonna be really, like right there we didn't see her entirely, and I already had the impression that she was beautiful, and with the music, with the environment around her, I have the impression that when we're really gonna see her entirely and when we're gonna fight with her, that's gonna be sublime, you know, the music, how she looks like, the fight. I have the impression that they are really creating an atmosphere around her, which can be great. But I have also questions about her kid. How did you have kid? When did you have kid? When you were human or when you were already a demon? Because it would mean that demon, they can have kids. At the same time, we have the big villain who has a daughter who is not a demon. The five of us, I think that that kid, he was talking about his family. He has maybe brothers and sisters, but I don't think that there are the 12. Maybe her, she is one of the 12, not all of you. Not the 5 of you, the 5 of us. I didn't check, their eyes, really, if something was written into their eyes or not. Okay for the demon. For how acted, all 3 guys, the fact that Tanjiro is going, it's pretty natural. The fact that Inosuke is going also, because he's not gonna let Tanjiro take the benefits, of that win, like, no, for sure, he has that competitive mind, way of seeing life, but it's really sweet the fact that he can't deal with how nice people are. I think that he's not used to that, and again, the fact that they have to explain to him what values, and principles in life they are, like really they have to give the definition of it to Inosuke. I really have the impression that at first he was an animal. Right there, he's discovering all of these principles and values, and during that moment, the fact that he made the comparison between what the grandma she told him about having something pleasant and comfortable, and after that to be proud of you and all, and it was after Tanjiro thanking him. I have the impression that during that moment he discovered what it meant to be proud of yourself, to do something right, not only something that you want, but just something right. And yes, it's so great in a way to see him learning stuff about life and about values and principles and all. He's already beginning to change. Again, I'm employing the pronoun him and he, but you know what I think about that, about the fact that for me Inosuke has no real gender because of his appearance, but also because I think that before he was an animal and it was more an it than an he or a she. For Zenitsu, the fact that he didn't go, that's not a surprise. The fact that he thinks that they were disloyal to him in a way because they didn't insist for him to follow them and all, it's making me sad because I don't want him to think like that, but I'm also a little worried because it was not what it meant. Like, you chose to not go, and they were forced to go and really quick because they felt a danger coming. But now he's gonna go because he's in love with Nezuko, so he wants to protect Nezuko. And it's cool in a way, not the fact that he's that much in love, maybe a little too obsessed like he was chasing her. That it's not cool, it's never cool to chase girls. But the fact that he wants to protect her like that, like, the fact that he wanted to protect that box so much with his own life that he was ready to sacrifice himself for that box, that position, the same position that Nezuko had. That's why it's pretty cool, because they are creating really that parallel between these two moments, and maybe it's gonna be something that we're gonna keep for a long time. Zenitsu who wants to protect Nezuko, and that can be cool. Even if I'm pretty sure that she doesn't need your help. But the other ones, they need to see you fighting. I want Tanjiro and Inosuke to discover how you are fighting, how it's happening, and how great you are when you're fighting. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because I'm gonna watch right now, I hope 3 episodes. I'm gonna see with the time that I have. But I hope 3 episodes. No matter what, I want to discover more about that demon. She's gonna be so cool, and I really have the impression that it's gonna be a beautiful moment. I want to see it. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bow. Bow? No. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.